Now, it's the start of a make-or-break week for Wales as preparations ramp up for their crucial Euro 2024 playoff semi-final with Finland on Thursday. Now, win that, and it'll be a final against either Poland or Estonia. All right, let's go live to Cardiff. Our senior reporter, Geraint Hughes, waiting to speak to us. Geraint, very good evening. Lots of talk about Wales skipper. Was he there today?
He's there, Mike. He's on a big photo behind me. He's in blue, though. He will be in red on Thursday. He wasn't training today, but don't worry. It was never the plan. I think it's a little bit of a minor miracle, maybe that's pushing it a bit, that he's in the Wales squad at all. A bit of a shock, though, and a surprise last week when Rob Page selected him in the Wales squad, having been, I was led to believe that there was absolutely no chance that he'd be able to recover from an injury setback. Let's not forget that Aaron Ramsey got injured back in September, had a setback on his comeback earlier this year. The Cardiff manager said he's not going to be ready for those Euro playoffs. But then maybe the injury turned out to be not quite as serious and the rehab could be quicker. I think that's what Rob Page, when he told me off camera last week how it had transpired. And they've got him on the grass, and he played for Cardiff, came on as a second half substitute to the weekend in the South Wales derby against Swansea. So not on the grass today, but that's because he's doing his own recovery programmes. That is not unusual, Mike. But he's there, he's fit, he's ready. Doubt he'll start, but a pretty useful substitute for him when Wales take on Finland here on Thursday for that Euro 2024 playoff semi-final.
Yeah, not a bad substitute. Ethan Ampadu might play a bit more. I know you spoke to him today. Is he looking forward to this incredibly important week for Wales?
Yeah, I think he's flying at the moment, Mike. He is in a Leeds team, which if you look at the top of the Championship, they're right up there now. They were 17 points behind Leicester. They're now level on points with them. They're absolutely flying, top of the pile. And Ethan Ampadu, he's a young man, 23, but he's been handed the captaincy at Leeds United. He's growing into things. He's also been touted as potentially a future captain as well. However, what is great about sort of Ethan Ampadu and his development, not just for Leeds United fans, who I know many rate Ethan Ampadu as well, but for Wales and other players as well, they're playing regularly at club level. The clubs are doing well. They're getting minutes under their belt. Haven't been able to say that for some years. So Wales players, as far as Ethan Ampadu are concerned, coming into this crucial international camp, are in a very good place.
In previous years, I said, where I've been in situations where you've not always been playing for your club side and you've come in, it's sort of might be a little bit harder to get the rhythm of a game. But like I said, everyone here has got that rhythm. So there's not that sort of back of the mind concern about could you last 90 minutes or whatever. Everyone could, no matter who's asked and who's called upon. So yeah, everyone's ready to go, and everyone wants to do the best they can.
Geraint, any chance that Ampadu could be a captain in waiting?
Yeah, I floated that one out a little bit earlier, Mike. But the reason, and it's an absolutely legitimate question. We look at Ampadu's age. Yeah, he's really young, 23. But Leeds United see something in this guy. They don't hand the captaincy to somebody that young if he hasn't got anything. And on Thursday, listen, if he doesn't get injured the next couple of days, he is playing. It's his 50th cap. I shudder to think how many caps this guy could go on and win for Wales, especially if they just keep on qualifying. Now, this would be their third successive Euros if they make it. So he's a serious talent with leadership qualities as well. It would be remiss of me, Mike, wouldn't it, if I didn't ask him what he thought about potentially, in the future, being a Wales captain.
It's been a massive honour and a massive privilege. It's something that I've enjoyed. Obviously, you feel the responsibility, but I've shared the dressing room with the likes of Coops and Pascal, who have done it throughout the season. And Coops has been an amazing captain of Leeds throughout the years, and he still is. So it's nice to have those people to bounce off and look upon.
How much have you enjoyed the responsibility, the job that being captain entails?
I mean, when you're playing, you don't really see much difference. I mean, you still focus on the game, you still focus on doing the best for your team. I guess you just might speak to the referee a little bit more throughout the game, but yeah, it's quite hard to say I've enjoyed it, but then again, I've just been trying to play the same game that I usually do.
I really like that bit where he said on captaincy duties, well, maybe I talk to the referee a little bit more. That might be an understatement for a lot of players, that one. Anyway, he's clearly one to watch in the future. Wouldn't expect him necessarily to have the captain's armband on Thursday. You know, Aaron Ramsey, he was made the captain, but I don't expect him to start. But who's been leading the side in recently and pretty well? Ben Davies, the Tottenham defender as well. I really do expect him to lead out the side on Thursday, but he's going to have an able lieutenant in maybe a future captain in waiting in Ethan Ampadu.
Geraint, I'm going to be on Geraint Hughes' watch this week as you get more and more fraught closer to kick-off for these games. For the moment, thank you very much.